What it do, y'all? How's it going tonight? Hope everybody is doing great. It's been a chaotic and crazy minute since I seen y'all. So, I'm back. I'm just making sure I got everything working right here that it needs to be. So, anyway, I got in here and I had some messages from a few people. Like earlier in the week, I checked in and my good friend Miss Christina had said happy birthday, Dork. I tried to post it to the thing, but I guess when I logged off of it, it logged the comment off. So that was that. And then let's see here. I was just looking. Because y'all know me, I got to have all kinds of multi-devices going whenever I'm doing these. Nobody's in here right now. I feel so alone. I'd hope to have a guest tonight. She has the link, and if she gets a chance, she will be hopefully joining us. So that's that. Y'all want an update? Okay. I got y'all. My cousin's still holding on. That's a strong woman, I'm telling you. She's strong, but she got agitated and confused with me and stuff, so I was sorry. It was too hard for me, is what it was. So, I had to just come back home. And when I come home, I slept for 21 hours straight. I don't even think I got up and used the bathroom when I first got home. So I was, y'all have heard me say it time and time again, how the stress, I don't do well with stress and things like that, how it will lay me down, and it literally lays me down. So we have that. Still worried about her. But I know it's in God's hands now, so that being said. So when I get back home, everything seemed okay for like a day maybe. And I get a notification on Facebook that I was tagged in a post by my ex-sister-in-law, and my ex-brother-in-law had passed away last weekend. His name was Curtis Sterling. He's 49. Called him Merlin. Had it not been for him, I wouldn't have ended up being with his brother, who I was with. Well, see, me and Scoob got together when Lexi was 13 months old. And we separated, I believe, whenever, well, it was about 2009, we separated. Because of my stupidity, thinking that my husband was going to love me and be there no matter what. And yeah, so went through all that. Well, then, I think it was Monday. This has been a crazy week. And it's my birthday eve. I made it to 44, I believe. Almost. It ain't midnight yet, but yeah. Anyway, so I just woke up and I was laying here. I dozed back all this as I woke up. It seemed like, and I heard a knock at my door. Nobody really comes over here and sees me for the purpose of, just with everything I've been through in the past couple of years alone, from 2019 to now. Well, basically 2019, 2022 for real. I stayed to myself, like all the way to myself. And my anxiety was really up tonight a little bit, but it calmed down. I had me a drink and I calmed down. So yeah, it messed me up whenever I heard somebody knocking on my door, because the people that do come see me, they'll message me first before they come over. I mean, now, like, I did have one stop by, just like spur of the moment, around the first of the month or something like that. He's a good friend of mine. He's one of my best friends. And he he usually messages me, but he didn't that time. So I was like wondering who the heck is out here knocking on my door, and it wasn't just a regular knock; it was like one of those knocks, and I'm like, I know that ain't a police knock. I was like, I know that ain't the police knocking. So I raise my little curtain back and I look outside, and I'll be damned, it's the Scott County Sheriff's Department transport van, and I'm like, okay, I can understand maybe if it was just a cop car or whatever, but they've got the transport van out here. What the hell's really going on? And so I thought, because now the day before this happened, and Jamie, my husband, who soon to be my ex-husband, he sent me a thing through CoreLinks, which is how inmates in the federal system, they email their loved ones. It's called the TrueLink system, but it's CoreLinks, CORRLINKS. He had removed me last year because he was with this girl, and I flat out let him know that he had been emailing me. I don't want it done to me, so I mean, why should I keep it from somebody? It's nothing really that big or whatever. But anyhow, he removed me off his account. So, whenever I got the notification from CoreLinks that an inmate, Jamie, was requesting to add me to his account, I was like, there's only going to be one of two things for real. Could be three. One, him and his hoes broke up and he wants to come back home. Two, him and his hoes not broke up and he just wants to talk to me because he wants to just be nosy and see if I've had people running out of my door like a madhouse or whatever, which they haven't. Or three, he's going to tell me that he wants his divorce. And now, me and my husband, we've known each other since 1995 is when me and my mom moved. I moved to Missouri in 94. Well, I'd come up in 93, but I moved like officially in 94 up here because that's when my dad passed away. So, me and Jamie's been best friends. He's been my best friend for a long time. I mean, we've been through some shit. He's always been. Well, let me rephrase that. Prior to 2009, he was always. I always knew I could depend on him. I always knew he had my back, regardless of whatever, because I felt that love that we have for each other. Well, in 2009, when we kind of hooked back up, I ended up going to county and they let him go or whatever. So while I'm in county, he goes to Florida, back to Florida. When I get out of jail, and this was March 12th, I went to jail, 2009. When I got out in April, it was April 28th when I got out in 2009. So from March 12th to April 28th, 2009, I sat in county. I bonded myself out. I got my bond, and it was a hefty bond. They had me for manufacturing. I'm a badass, I guess. But I got my bond lowered and stuff. I went to Florida and I got him and I brought him back with me. I don't really know why, except for the fact that I loved him and I wanted to be with him and things like that. And I don't know, for real, to be honest. Stupid. For real. But we get back together, and in July of 2009, we got married. So you got to look at from 1995 to 2009. This man has been my best friend. I mean, there'd be times he'd go to jail during that time period from 95 to 2009. He'd go to jail, he'd break up with whoever he was with or whatever. He needed a home plan. I was that home plan for him. I was his ride or die. No ifs and buts about it. I was his ride or die. And I got a federal inmate number that goes with my name. It don't really go with my name, but because I served my time and I did my probation. But yeah, I got a lot of trouble in 2009 with him, and he got indicted on December 16th or December 11th, actually. He got indicted on Lexi's birthday in 2009 for manufacturing and purchasing pseudoephedrine pills. I got indicted the 16th, is when I got indicted, December 16th, 2009, for conspiracy with intent to purchase and manufacture pseudoephedrine, because I had bought 54.9 grams of pseudoephedrine from that time, just when we got back together, when I got out of jail or whatever. So, I went down there and got him in May. So, I said all that to say this, because he went to jail for 11 years. They gave him 188 months, and he did 155. Or that's what he got his sentence reduced to, with the crack law coming into effect in 2015. He got out a couple years ago, and it's 2020. It was year Corona. The year Rona hits. We got back together. I was living in Festus. I had purchased a car, and I called him and told him I had got a car, and he's like, "Where are you at?" And I said, "I guess I'm on my way to you." Basically, I mean, that's how it always was, for real, with us. So, I get down here, leave my home up there in Festus, where I'd finally gotten stabilized a little bit more, even though I just lost my brother and I'd lost Maddie, back to back right there. Day apart, January 23rd when they found Maddie, and January 24th when my brother was found in his home. I thought that it wasn't going to be a really good year or whatever, and I wanted to make amends, mostly with him, because I'd always felt like it was my fault that we got in trouble. Why did I think that? For the simple fact that I screamed because he had a hunting knife. One real long hunting knives. Kind of like the K-bar knife, almost, in a way. He was going to stab me. He done cut my hand a little bit. Had bruises on me. I was beat the fuck up. For real, I was beat up. And I always felt, even though I had to go to time myself, I got a 60-month sentence and with a 2-year backup that I had to come out and do. And I did that. When I come out on house arrest or on home confinement, basically, it was at the halfway house. I had to do 6 months at the halfway house when I come out in November 2013. So from November 2013 till April or May of 2014, I was still like RRC. I was still BOP, Bureau of Prisons. Got me an apartment. I had me a job. I was doing great. And I walked my probation down. Did I have a few hiccups in between there? Yeah, I did. I'm not going to lie. It was rough. I was taken and I was gone. Lost my whole life, basically, when you have to catch a prison sentence and you have to fucking go 12 hours away from your home. See, I didn't do time in Missouri because it wasn't a state case. And I was on a state case. I was in drug court when I caught my fed case. Dumb ass me. So they sent me to West Virginia. And I was like, I'm not going back. I'm not leaving my family again because I lost my kid. My kid custody got taken, given to my daughter's dad. He was active Navy at the time in Jacksonville, but he was in Mississippi first, and they moved to Jacksonville. I come home and I did right. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get no more trouble. I haven't been in no more trouble. With nobody but myself and, my loved ones, because being a recovering addict, you do struggle and you do fall from time to time. You just got to make sure that you don't stay falling, and you pick yourself up and you dust yourself off, and you do what you got to do. Well, when I come down in 2021, it was 2021, because it was after Maddie, my brother, had passed. It was March 2021. I was like, oh my gosh, and I didn't want to do anything but just have that talk with Jamie and tell him I was sorry and this and that. And I felt like it was my fault and everything else. He told me it wasn't. But hold on a second, I'll give me a drink. I don't care what nobody says. That dude if y'all was watching my live earlier on Facebook, whenever we was out to eat and stuff, to Applebee's dude, yeah, it was comical. I think he was trying to get me toasted. But anyway, back to my story. I just wanted to tell Jamie I loved him. He's always been my best friend, and I wanted him to know I'd always be there for him. Well, the next day when I was supposed to take him to work, he didn't want to go to work. He had relapsed. He was high. He didn't want to go to work. Well, little did we know that he did not have a probation officer himself at the time because his jurisdiction or something got switched. I'm not sure exactly how that worked or whatever. We still don't know this day, but for like 2 months, from March, the end of March until well, end of April, almost May. Well, almost 2 months. He didn't have a probation officer. He ended up getting in trouble, and he had to go back to the halfway house. Jamie could not stay out of the halfway house. He could not comply with the standards and conditions of his probation and parole. Supervised release for federal is what it's called. So we go through that hell off and on with the probation officers and stuff like that from, let's see, looking at May now. June, he had to go to the halfway house back in June of 2021. That didn't last long because he was there for a few days and then they sent him up to Farmington, Missouri. And we were living in Elyville. Luckily, I had a vehicle. And to this day, I still feel like that's why we got back together or whatever, because I had a way to go and things like that. But anyway, he goes up to Farmington July 10th. He had a 12-hour pass he could leave on. I went and picked him up from Farmington. I had a bad feeling. I mean, I was going through, and this was like right after Summer went missing too. Summer Will's case, she went missing on June 15th. Well, this is July 10th, and I mean, I'm still holding on, trying to pray that we find this baby girl. I go up there, and it's hell. He absconds from the halfway house. And, you see on TV and shit like that, where you got the cops and robbers, and you got the U.S. Marshals, and da-da-da-da. I'm here to tell you right now, that's some real shit. They eventually did find him. We got to finally spend our first actual wedding anniversary together. From when we got married in 2009, we got married July 15, 2009, day before his birthday. And it was a jailhouse wedding. But we didn't ever get a honeymoon because he was in jail. And whenever he did get out on bond or whatever, he didn't stay out long. He was right back. And it was the federal case. So we had about probably a good month, a good month and a half together before they found him. And the marshals found him. They traced me with my mailing addresses, my associates, because Jamie didn't really have a whole lot of people that he could, they could trace him off of, because he hasn't really, and it's sad to say, he hasn't ever really established anything outside of that lifestyle in there. And that's another thing that bothered me, because I was always trying to save him, for real. Y'all like I got a new pink shirt tonight, and I got a new necklace. Hold on a second, let me get off that topic for a second. This necklace is faith. Gotta have faith. But anyway, so they got him. That was July. Now remember I told you all we was living in Elyville. We had got an apartment. I had bukus of money when I come down here. I had like almost $10,000 on me when I come down. He had saved up some money. We went through that money like it wasn't nothing. But we had got an apartment, and we had got it furnished and things like that. When he absconded in July from the halfway house and the feds were coming to look for him, I had to leave everything behind again. My teeth. That's why I have no teeth now, even though I did have some. Clothes, pictures, you name it. I lost it. He got to keep some of his stuff because his dad and his stepmom went and picked it up or whatever, but the only thing I got out of my house was what I have with me now that I've had to grow to. I mean, I've had to, build it up. And my toaster oven I bought for our house whenever we got it. and it's underneath my bed here. So, we're going through all this shit and everything else. After 12 years, I finally got my family back together for one day. That was my daughter, my husband, my cousins, my son-in-law. Family. It was a great day. It took me 12 years to get that, though. I love this man. When I say I love Jamie and Drew McMillan, I love him. We go through all that. January last year, I bought the camper in November of year before, whatever. And I left my hometown, East Prairie, and moved to Donovan to be with him. Well, it wasn't going to work. He wasn't going to change. He wasn't at all. He was still cheating on me. And the whole time he's cheating on me, he's swearing up and down I'm cheating on him. And I mean, dude, you're with me 24 hours a day. Who am I cheating on you with? The cat. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second, Ladybug. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
Can you hear me?
I'm good. I was just telling some of my story. Can you hear me okay?
Uh-huh.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was just giving a rundown of how my week and shit's been. Because I haven't gave an update in about a week or so. But yeah, but anyway, so you look nice. Back to what I was saying, I left him. I made the decision to leave Jamie in April of last year. So today is my birthday eve. Tomorrow's my birthday. We made it through my birthday. I left on April 5th from Donovan. Wow. It was anywhere from April 5th and April 10th I left from up there. And here's the kicker. I was going to go back to him. I was going to go back to him. But before I could do that, he done had his dick in somebody else's ass. Plain and simple. It's the hoe he's with now. And I mean, what's she going to do? Come take my birthday away? I don't think so. Not yeah, right. But sorry, so
I'm new at StreamYard stuff.
Oh, you're fine. You're connected good. It's everything. My internet might want to be crazy and stuff, but it's so far so good. But anyway, so it was Sunday, I believe. No, it was Monday. It was this month. Wasn't it this Monday? I got hit with them papers, served with the divorce papers. Yeah, Monday. Because I was like, what? And before I even got to my door and I was saying it was Sheriff's Bar, I said, y'all better have my divorce papers or y'all ain't talking to me.
Right.
They served me my divorce papers and I bawled and boohooed and I tossed snot left and right. It seems like here lately. But tonight, and I told my best friend too, I told her at Christmas time I was going to do it. My wedding band, it had hearts. It was like a joint hearts or whatever with little sprinkles of diamonds in it. And I had a little diamond solitaire. I gave that to my baby girl tonight, my niece. Oh. And she's like, and Leslie's like, I was like, no, I don't need it. I don't. So that was that. And I've got the card. I'm going to read to you. She made me cry in the car going to eat. And anyway, so sit there and get all that done. Then going through this with Curtis and all this and all that. And then today on the YouTube, I'm scrolling through there this morning watching the news, or before I lay down, or something. I can't remember exactly how it went because it's all been a blur. Mm-hmm. Where it's in Fort Campbell, Kentucky, 2 Black Hawk choppers went down. My son-in-law is stationed at Fort Campbell.
Oh no!
Yeah, and there was 9 servicemen and women killed in this airplane crash. My daughter, I'm supposing everything's okay, though, because she had made a post earlier about a vacuum cleaner or some air machine or something.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, and see, Tanner, he's been overseas on deployment, and I'm just praying that he's overseas. because
Mm-hmm.
that's, even though if it was not him, him and her are still going to be affected by it because he is endless. He's stationed at Fort Campbell. Uh,
Right.
I was on that post last year. I went and visited Lexi for a couple weeks and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So, but that's that. And there's nobody in here with us right now but me and you. But I'm going to introduce you. This is Nancy.
Nancy.
Miss Nancy. That's all I'm going to do is just Miss Nancy because I don't ever know which last name to give you. So she is the advocate for Codi Bigsby. Codi Bigsby, for those who do not know, is a little 4-year-old boy who went missing on January 31st of 2022. Shortly after his disappearance, his father, am I right? His father, Corey, was arrested on multiple charges of child abuse, neglect, and we even found some, or I found some, showed them to her that had to do with animals or something other. So they had a press conference. This family did, Cody's family, because an outside agency was going to offer up a $25,000 reward for the return of Cody or information. That's usually how it goes: a return or information leading up to the finding or locating of the child.
Right.
And press conference, the lawyer for the family, for Cody's family, basically told Nancy she wasn't allowed there. And after watching the press conference, and y'all know me because I'm mixed anyway, so y'all know me. I'm gonna get hood with it if I got to. This lady has turned that press conference into nothing but a racial shenanigan.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what it was, a whole damn racial shenanigan. And I have to be real careful what I say because her being an attorney,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. And I'm gonna tell
Oh,
you
I
there,
don't. I
I don't.
don't bite my tongue when it comes to that attorney.
Yeah,
I,
I don't care either because it's like this. I know senators. I do. I know Senator Hawley, and I mean I know, hell, if they wouldn't indicted or freaking Trump,
oh my
I'm so
God, I
mad or
know.
they didn't indict him.
I
Yeah.
know. I've seen that
So
tonight.
America, in my opinion, America was doing okay when that man
Mm-hmm.
was in office. Why was everybody mad? I'll tell you why they was mad, because President Trump had more money than Carter has oats and could probably run the whole damn country off his income alone. He's a fucking businessman.
Yeah.
He's not some humanoid drawn android clone like Joe Biden.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Lord, don't let me get killed talking about that man. But still, I've survived too many other episodes. He better pack a lunch.
I'm
But
telling you.
yeah, I don't know. No. And then all these damn train derailments, which we'll go through that here in a little bit too. I've got some things queued up. But I'm gonna let Miss Nancy talk here for a few minutes and let her fill you guys in on what Codi's voice is and what her role is in this thing.
Yeah. So, I seen it on the news that they were searching for 50 volunteers to come out and search for Cody. That he was reported missing. So I tried to get on that 50 and I couldn't. So I went out there anyway, and I just joined a bunch of people. We all went out searching. Well, I've been searching since day one. Everybody kind of broke apart, and then I always used the hashtag We Are Codis Voice. So I just created my own organization and named it We Are Codis Voice. So I've been
Yeah, I
searching.
mean, you're no relation. You're no relation at all, family in any way, are
No,
you?
never laid eyes on the baby before. Never. I just seen his
Well,
sweet little
I
face.
thank you for the bottom of my heart
Thank
for
you.
you stepping in and doing that, because it takes a lot of. It's bad enough if you know the person, and people who knows my story and stuff, they know that I've had to deal with it. It's bad enough if you have to like literally do it yourself if it's somebody you love and you care about. But if
Yes.
you go out there and you do something out of your own accord, out of your own unselfishness, that speaks volumes. And so how
Yeah.
that attorney, I mean, just how the press release and all it just pissed me off.
And then,
So anyway,
but yeah, so we we've led searches. We've put on candlelight vigils. We just put on his 365-day missing candlelight vigil. That was nice. It turned out really nice, and I was trying to get a bench in honor of Codi. Um, and I got approved for the apartment complex playground that Codi went missing from. Well, a bunch of the organizations got pissed off, and they called up to the office and pretended that they were a family member and said that if the bench was installed that they were going to sue the apartment complex. So they withdrew their approval letters to me. So now
see,
I'm
that should be
fighting.
illegal right there. That should be illegal in its own sense.
Now, granted, this
But
family hasn't been involved at all with Codi. They have not been on one search. They've not been to not one event that we put on. Nothing. I mean, you heard
yeah,
the
but I tell
sister
you
on.
what, if it's determined whether or not that man's going to get out, I'll get to that here in a second or two. She's more worried about him getting out. Why? I mean, she gonna have a drinky drink with him?
Oh, of course. I mean, she's
I
not the
mean,
sister. She says she's the sister, but she's the girlfriend. She's not the
and we're talking
sister.
about the attorney, right? The attorney
Oh,
that's
oh no, oh
oh
no. I thought you were talking about
no, I was talking
Tangelina.
about the attorney for a minute.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
still bothering me how she just basically excused you, and she really needed to be excused because the press conference should have been for the family talking about the $25,000 reward. It shouldn't have lasted over an hour for real, but
right.
it was racially motivated. It was. I just dropped the link for Codi's page on
Okay,
Facebook.
okay. Thank
So
you.
you're welcome. But I'm gonna
But
let you
yeah,
finish talking. I'll shut up.
I mean, when I walked in, I mean, security escorted me upstairs. I didn't think I was doing anything wrong, but because I have my shirt on that says "We are Codis Voice," and on the back of it, I have a picture of him.
Mm-hmm.
So the family seen that and went to the attorney and told him that I was inside of the conference room. And she came in, and that's when she asked me, "Can I speak with you?" Of course. I was just as nice, polite as I could be, So, but now I screw her every time I get a chance. Any kind of interview they try to get after court, I block it.
I don't blame you. I
I
don't
go
blame
right
you.
up to her and ask her, "Why did you have me thrown out of the press conference?" I still cannot to this day understand that.
And yet, Nancy, when you do that, there's press people around, right? When you
Yeah,
go up there and ask her that. My
yeah,
question is, why in the hell is the press more worried about someone wanting to get a man who not only has all these charges against him, but the day that Codi went missing, the night before, which went into the next day, this father left a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a set of 2-year-old twins alone while he went to have a drinky drink at an establishment not at the home. So
correct.
what's the motivation there? For real, what's her motive? What kind
I
of
don't know.
justice is she trying to get?
I mean, they're just all protecting Corey. They're not. They don't never mention Cody's name.
Well, who's protecting Cody's what I want to know. Who
We are.
protect who protected Codi the night that he was there at that house with his brothers and sisters, or his brothers? I think it is. The
Yes.
3 other children. Who protected them? What would have happened if the house would have caught on fire, or if
Right.
somebody or some mass murder? Because God knows we have plenty of those here lately. Would have come in and just killed them. I mean, does Corey not think he'd have got in trouble for that? Because that right there is a huge red flag. It's child abuse. It's neglect. It's abandonment.
Yes. He made the statement that he didn't know that he was supposed to get a babysitter.
Oh, really? And he has how many children now? Because he don't only
He
have
had.
the four.
Yeah.
He
He
don't
has
only have
8.
the four. He has
Mm-hmm.
8 children. A man does not know he's got to have a babysitter. Well, sir, you need to go get your head examined because you are not mentally competent in some area. I don't think it has to do that. You're just plain stupid and irresponsible. Quit spitting sperm out in these people if you don't want to take care of your kids.
Right. If he didn't want them, he should have gave them away. He shouldn't have did. I can't say he did anything because I don't know. I have an inkling that he did.
Well, he did do something though, Nancy. He did. He abandoned them children, neglected them, went and got drunk, and come in, seen the kids at a certain time, then wakes up 5, 6 hours, 7 hours later, and he's gone. I'm getting Quentin Simon vibes instantly.
Yes.
And I mean, you see where where Lilani's at. Kaori's my daughter's stepmom. You see where Lilani is.
Yeah.
And she tested positive, and the babies tested positive before they left the hospital. I mean, where the fuck they do this shit at?
Right.
These people don't need to have babies. They don't.
No.
I was not the best mother. I'm not gonna lie. I was not. I have regrets every day. But I tell you what, I did not do. Shit like that. I did not leave my kids home alone. No.
I didn't do that.
No. And I tell you what, nothing fires me up faster than anything on that, because I do live with regrets every day because of the choices I made to go be with somebody who I thought loved me and who I thought was going to do right by me. And he did. He put my ass in front of my kid. My kid witnessed that. No.
Yeah.
And I say this in all the cases I work. If I work them and I'm pretty close to them, and I mean, this one struck home with me real close. But so did Quentin Simon's case. Because I know what it's like to be a parent and struggle with some mental health issues, because I didn't want to have a child. I didn't, and I've told her that. Right. I told my mom that. I told my sister that. I told everybody that. And it really wasn't them that stepped in and took care of Lexi. It was a set of people who was not even blood related to us.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the goodness out of their heart, kind of like you are doing with Codi. Those are the type of people, the unselfish people who put others before themselves. And Codi is an African American child.
Yes.
He's a child of color.
He is, I don't know. I mean, everybody just fell in love with him. You know, I mean, he's just this innocent baby that he was autistic, you know, and
right.
He made mistakes and peeing on himself, you know, and Dad didn't like him, you know, so.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I could get around Dad, I would piss all over his black ass.
Oh, yeah.
I would. I'm getting a picture of Codi here real quick. He's the cutest little boy ever. His little hair. I love it. He kinky hair every now and then. It cracks me up. But yeah.
I know in one of the pictures he has dreads.
Let's see here.
The first one that they put
up.
Well,
he's a doll. I mean, he's a doll baby, is what he is. He's a child of God. We all are.
Yes.
Here we go. There's one. It's a sweet, adorable little kid.
I love that picture.
Mm-hmm. Let me see here. Let me go back here. He's adorable.
Now that I don't like that picture. That's the one that the FBI
like that one?
did. No, the one before that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the FBI did an age progression.
This one, that has like an age progression type on it.
I don't like that.
Oops. Oh, go back.
But the rest of them are just adorable.
That one right there is just precious. Precious.
That's what got me right there, that face and those eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't stopped since.
He's a precious little child.
And I'm not going to stop.
I know, I thank you. And now, you had an opportunity. You received a message yesterday, wasn't it? from is WAVVY, is that the news station there in Hampton?
Wavy.
Or is that the newspaper?
No, it's a news station, Wavy TV 10.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got a or a messenger message, and the lady wanted to do an interview with me today. Well, she emailed me at 6 o'clock, and then at 7 o'clock, she emailed me back saying that she was going to have to cancel. So I was like, okay, I already knew that the public, I mean, the community had gotten in contact with them and just fed them a bunch of bullshit because I don't know what it is.
And see, I was thinking maybe, because of what happened in Kentucky or whatever, most news stations have covered it today. I have a press conference we're going to play here for long. Maybe, I don't know. We might not. Because it's the weather. We're supposed to have some bad weather come in. And it's starting to thunderstorm out there already. Little thunderheads. My internet loves it when it does that. But I was thinking, maybe for that. But you said you contacted her back and you never have heard anything else back from her?
Oh, yeah. She contacted.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, okay. She contacted back and she says that right now they're just going to lay low on the interviews with the organizations. The ones that are advocating for him.
Well, why don't she contact that lawyer and tell her to lay low on the wanting to get a dad out? I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I understand parents go through shit. They do. Nothing can drive a person crazier and madder than their own kids. Yeah. But if and that's one thing that irked at me when Leilani was still out all that time. If you did something to your child and you just gonna sit there and act like you didn't, bitch, you deserve your ass whooped.
Yes.
Plain and simple.
Yes.
And the way that the police went in and they have arrested him already, that speaks something to me. I'm not one for the blue 100%, but yeah, they got something. And then even in that press conference, she was talking about they took out the plumbing. Well, yeah, they took out the plumbing because, man, if everybody could only see the stuff that like I go through in a day or whatever with cases. I've read 2 autopsy reports today. So I mean, and one of them had crime scene pictures. The Stephen Smith case that was reopened as a homicide. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
And the stanky leg Letitia Stouch.
Yeah.
I went through that one. I went through that one today too.
Wow.
Does it fuck with me mentally? Yeah, it does sometimes. That's why my best friend come and got me. She's like, we're gonna do this tonight because the weather's gonna be bad tomorrow and stuff. But she knew I was about to crack wide open over here with all the stress I was under and stuff. And whenever that happens, I'm down for like a month. It happened around Christmas, and I slept through Christmas all the way through.
Oh my God. It was bad.
I do it though. I push through.
Yes.
Because somebody's got to be that voice, and that's why I'd start out. My handle on YouTube was Voice for the Voiceless, and now I was like, I'm gonna be Sweet Tea because I've always been Sweet Tea from the EP. Well, my friend gave me the name Boot Hill Slough. It's stuck and it ain't going nowhere. It's not in the Boot Hill of Missouri, and all I do is sleuther.
I like that name. I think that's cool.
It fits me. It does. It fits me. Everybody says.
Mm-hmm.
So I hate Missouri. Missouri is a corrupt, crooked state. I've seen some officers though that that when they take their law exam or whatever through their schooling, it's done right. The reason I know how it's done is because I've took the time out of my life and I've actually studied all the books that they've studied. Even though I don't have to go to law academy. I don't have to go to law enforcement school. I've been in these streets. I know what to do and what not to do. And if I fuck up, I gotta go do my time. I'm not one of those that's gonna, be like, no, you need to go get this one, so I can stay out. No, go on.
No.
I guess that's my brother-in-law and all my exes, all my family up there stomping now.
Right.
And Curtis passed away the other day. We had all that storms come through here, and I said they had one hell of a shindig.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I thought we was going to have a boat around here.
Goodness.
But yeah,
It rained.
but huh?
But it rained last night here.
Well, you can keep that up there with that tunnel and that 20-mile long bridge. This lady lives up there in Virginia. Is it Virginia? Yeah, you live in Virginia, right, Hampton?
Yeah, I live in
Virginia. I am scared of bridges. I'm scared of them. I will do my searching. I will do my sleuthing online. If I got to go across any kind of bridge, no, I'm good. They shut down one of our bridges here, which I call it the Death Bridge anyway. I don't like it. It goes from Mississippi County, which is outside of Wyatt, to Cairo, Illinois, and you can jump on at Cairo and go to Kentucky through that way. They shut down the bridge, and I had nightmares about this bridge before I ever come to Missouri. I'm not even lying. I didn't even know it was going to be on a bridge, and when we went to cross over this bridge, I was like, where the fuck am I at for real? Because this was in like 93, the first time I'd ever come here and visited. I was like, where the hell am I at? My mom's
well, then
like,
you definitely need to go through the tunnel then.
Fuck no, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. I didn't even like the Skyway Bridge in Florida. I was scared of it. Yeah. I was terrified. I remember getting in the floorboard of my car. Now, me and Jamie was together, and I'm sure he thought I was high as hell. I might have been high, but I'm telling you, I'm not going to drown, and I'm not going to burn to death. It's just not going to happen. I can doggy paddle, but I don't think I'd be praying for a sea lion or something to pop up and get me if I got in that ocean.
I know. Yeah. Heck yeah.
See, I have to. I know we talked the other night and stuff. I have to throw some humor and stuff in my things because, like, the week I've had, it's been bad. Bad. My poor cat. He don't want to leave me alone. He fell off the bed a while ago. I told him he was going to fall. He didn't listen. He did. He rolled right off. But he was right there at that door when I come in, and he was mad. He sat on the picnic table when I left, mad. Had his back to us. I come in the door. He's right there in the door, and I'm like, okay. Mm-hmm. He wanted my food, though.
Yeah.
It was part human. But, yeah, back to what we were saying, though. I don't really want to dive too much in it because we don't really have nobody in here. I do got some that'll check and watch it later or whatever. It's just a rough time. I figured they probably all think I'm drunk off my butt right now.
Well,
I got my drinky drink. I'm still drinking the drinky drink from Applebee's.
Oh, okay.
The guy was flirting with me so bad.
What?
I'm not lying. It was kind of cool though. It was. He's a cutie, but he brought. This is the to-go container, right? This is to-go container. He brings me 2 of those. Well, actually, he brought me 1. And Leslie said, "I know you ain't fixing to do what I think you're gonna do." I said, So he gets back over there, Steven, and that's his name, Steven. I think that's his name. I think his name.
Right.
I said, Steven, I need something bigger. And I've got it on live. I did a Facebook live always, and I'm always doing something silly like that. But YouTube will not. I couldn't hook up to YouTube for some reason, so I was on Facebook, and it was kind of fun because I've got family members on Facebook too. But I was like, he said, I don't have nothing bigger, and I'm like, that made me blush a little bit because right prior to that, he had brought my ice cream out, and it was melting a little bit, and I'm like, you made my ice cream melt.
You are hot.
It was fun though. I was having a field day because you got to think, I've been married and I've been up like in a relationship for like 30 years now. And I got my paperwork done today. I'll be divorced probably in a couple of weeks. So I was like, and I told him, I was like, look, I'm just here for the food, the drink. And yep. I'm newly divorced.
There you go.
Freshly divorced, what I put. Leslie and them had a field day. So if my phone rings, my office phone, the one you call, I'm not answering it. Because my niece, Brianna, she's my mini-me. She is, I'm her daddy. That's what we say. Mm-hmm. I didn't get to watch her the first couple of years of her growing up. She was born in 2010. Leslie got pregnant with her right after I got indicted. We was terrified too that I wasn't gonna be able to see her be born and stuff. But I was there. I was there after she was born. Actually, she come out quick, and So she was like 4 or 5 whenever I got home, 3, 4, somewhere like that. But I've always shied away from her because with Lexi, my daughter, and Leslie's oldest daughter, Jessica, I was a drill sergeant.
Mm.
Because I didn't want my kids, I didn't want my niece to be like me. You know what I'm saying? So Brianna, now 12 years old, and this kid knows probably more about computers and coding and shit than Bill Gates. I'm not lying. It terrifies me every time I see her with a phone in her hand or anything like that. Because kids these days,
Yes.
people will walk up in your house and kill you because they seen you on the internet. And I get terrified all the time. And I say every time we have a lot of cases come through or whatever, missing person cases or possible trafficking cases, I tell her I get access to her. Hey, lady, rambling, how are you doing? Night boy don't like my excitement. Happy birthday to me.
Right.
Nightbot Rambling Room is one of my peoples in here. She's been with me since I got started. I have a Nightbot, and Rambling will do caps and stuff like that. I've been saying I'm gonna take care of him and put him in the corner or something. I ain't done it yet, but he always gets rambling every time. She's gonna be going on vacation before long.
Oh wow!
I'm not getting on no plane. I ain't getting on no boat right now.
No.
So I hope she's. You're going to Jerusalem, right? Ain't that where you're going, Rambling? Holy City or something more like that. I would like to go that. Shit, no, my luck though. I'd touch that wall where Jesus was at or whatever. I'd probably die right on the spot.
Oh my gosh.
To be honest. To be honest. But anyway, Rambling, this is Miss Nancy. She is the advocate for Codi Bigsby. Codis Voice. We're Codis Voice.
Yeah.
Yep. That's that. I don't know. I hope I can still go the way, at least Middle East. Yeah, I know. You might just to Jordan. You might just want to stick around here. I mean, hell, they indicted President Trump tonight.
I know. I seen that.
I'm mad. I'm almost bad about that. I'd like to go get baptized too, but I tell you what, I can get some holy water, and I can call it Jordan, and we can dunk you in it, Rambling. I am an ordained minister too. I'm a jack of all trades. I mean, there ain't too much I'm not.
Good.
I'm not a hoe anymore. I'm a retired hoe.
You are funny.
I'm silly. Hey, Rambling, guess what time it is? Drinky. No, I don't really drink too much. I drank on here New Year's Eve and stuff. Not a couple nights around Christmas, I drank on here. But I swore I wasn't going to drink again. But
I tell you, the days that I've been having with this community, I have to drink.
Trump is not arrested yet, but he got indicted. Hold on a second. I'm going to put this on that, if you don't mind, real quick. I'm telling you, you don't ever know what area I'm going to end up in. I'm liable to end up on a moon launch. For real. I've done it before. Let me see here. Where's we at? Oh, find him. I got him on here somewhere. Please hold for information. Let me grab y'all. 420. What about 420? It ain't 420 time. It's 420 all the time here in Missouri. It's drinky, and my Steven, my waiter at Applebee's, I think he said he had to go get the tequila out of the ground for him.
Oh, good Lord.
My 12-year-old niece, Tasha, he's flirting with. Okay, let's see here. Where we at? There's a YouTube right there. We're going to go over here to YouTube, and we're going to find this. Right there. Breaking. Can you see the comments? Oh, hell, they're in a commercial break. Hold on. All right, hold on. Here we go. This was 4 hours ago. Lightning has been detected. Rambling, you better hold on to your britches.
The CBS News special report.
No, come on, internet. It's light is what it is.
Yeah.
It's being dumb.
Laura O'Donnell in the air. News for the first time in American history, a former president of the United States has been indicted. This unprecedented case and ranging implications. This the Manhattan.
Heck.
Days asked to render arraignment on charges yet announced. It is all related to the hush money payment made to former porn star Daniel. Let's bring in our chief election campaign, Robert Costa, who news for us here at CBS.
I'll be damned. There goes the porn industry.
Former president, and this has been confirmed to CBS News by Trump's own attorney, Susan Nicholas, who told CBS News has been indicted. This is about 16 by his fifth to Stormy Daniels. Is former President Trump's role in this entire been talking to witnesses extensively in recent months, focusing especially on Michael Cohen's testimony about Trump's role in our episode. Bob Costello, the former witness, one of the former lawyer for Trump, he has testified about this entire matter. He just told CBS News minutes ago that he will be, if there's a trial, someone who questions Cohen's credibility. For the district attorney in Manhattan to make is there and tell CBS News that Alvin Bragg, the district attorney, is not just relying on Michael Cohen's testimony, that he has been.
Okay, sorry about that rambling. It's lightning here, so it's giving me a little bit of a fit. History has been made again in our great country.
Yeah.
President Trump's been indicted. Yeah.
But they were saying something about it's going to help.
Yeah, it's me rambling. You know how my shit does. Who was going to help? President Trump was going to help? Or what?
No, they said by him getting indicted that it was going to help him, like, for running for president. I don't know how that worked, but that's
okay.
What they were saying.
That's one part of law school I did not understand, obviously, then, because
the Republican.
Because you would think.
I mean, it's on News Nation. That's where I seen it at.
I'm pissed about it. I actually had a chance to go and work for President Trump on his press release team when he got elected president. I had the forms and everything. Yeah, I didn't do it though. I was a gangster. No.
So I was the gangster boo.
I was a gangster. No. I'm good. I know Secret Service and the CIA and all them watched me anyway when I was actively using. I know I'm good.
Right.
I'm good. I mean, it did give me a little bit of help, with being able to get into certain areas and things like that. But
yeah,
it's fucked up whenever they watching you for real.
I know it, right? Lord.
I mean, because all the times I thought I was high or whatever, and people was watching me, It wasn't just high. Hell, they got UFOs blatantly blasting across. Ooh, I want to get high. No, I'm not. I'm joking.
Mm.
I will smoke some weed every now and then since it's legal, but I'm good. I don't just need to drink the rest of this tequila and go find me a man.
Mm-mm.
I didn't say that, did I?
I ain't hear nothing.
Cash needs a daddy.
Yeah,
His daddy traded us in for a no-neck chicken grease.
you are
Skank.
funny.
It gets better.
Yeah, I can't wait to get to court tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, he has court tomorrow, doesn't he?
And they filed for a dismissal.
Well, you didn't reach out and touch him, Ramblin'? You kidding me? You did not reach. Man, I tell you what, I can't say nothing, though, because Struggle Jennings was right in front of me at the concert. I was on stage with him, basically. And, I mean, I got video of it. I mean, all I could have done was put my arm out like that, and Struggle was right here. And I'm like,
Wow.
after show was perfect, though, because he shook my hand, and his hand fell down, touched my leg. I thought I was going to have a whole heart attack.
Right.
I get silly. I do. I think that's why my people likes me sometimes, because I get plumb retarded.
It's okay.
But I'm blatant though when I'm passionate about what I do, and I show shit some people won't show. Like there was a lot of people who didn't show the Tyree Nichols case.
Yeah.
We laid it out. I think Ramblin' and September, as a matter of fact, one of each of them. One night we did the 4chan on the Idaho case. You know, they was talking about 4chan's lies. It's the subreddit of Reddit. I don't know everything they said, and it done happened. So there's been an update in that case too. I've been busy. I've been busy. I stay busy as long as I can get on my internet and stuff. I stay pretty busy.
I know that's right. Yeah.
Till I pass out.
I know.
And people call me and's like, I may wait. I'm glad you did. I didn't have a 5-minute nap. I'm good.
Yeah, I try to stay busy out at the Codi fence today, cleaning up. So I mean.
I sent a message to White Boy. Remember me telling you about White Boy Radio? Yeah. Him and his wife, Noel, Damage Goods with No Regrets. We all went on a road trip. That's how I kind of really got into their group. I went on a road trip with them. You know, of course, they're in Florida where they're at, and all of us other people are all scattered all over the United States and everywhere else. But Ramblin', you would know, did they actually get, or is Matt and Noel the ones that got the bench for Gabby, or was what? Oh, that'll make me sick. I'm gonna have to find me a bowl. I ain't got no. I'll get some after midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see the comments?
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah. Or which one are you? Oh, you're just. You should be able to see the comments somehow or another. If what I usually have to do though, because I switch around on my screens, is I have it playing on my phone or whatever. I'm telling you, I look like the whole bat cave in here at times.
Yeah, see, I'm on my phone, so I guess
that might be why.
Yeah.
That might be. We'll figure it all out. We'll get you going. I mean, it ain't like I ain't got 500 electronic devices, so.
Next time I'll get on my computer and do it.
Yeah, it works better for me like that. And then I've had some, like when I first started or whatever, back 5,000 years ago when Jesus was on YouTube. Not back then, I'd have to use the earbuds, but now I guess they've advanced a little bit more. So, yeah. And Rambling, you're running behind. You should have went to bingo in your pajamas. I come home, I got mine on, but I got this shirt. I got me some cool looking socks. The ones I got on, they're pink and black.
Oh.
And they say, "Be kind." I said, "You got jokes," but I got that pair, and I got one that says, "Let's do this." Dream big, good vibes, work hard. If that don't fit my professional side on YouTube, I don't know what else is. I got a sucker. I just gotta tell y'all what I got for my birthday real quick. I got pretty little bags. I got a donut this morning.
All right.
This one's from my niece right here. It made me cry. So, and she knows I love collecting rocks, and she knows I love seashells, stuff like that. She made me this.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's painted and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not lying, that baby girl is big on the internet. She can get on there and make an avatar faster than you can say, ah.
Oh,
I got
wow.
these right here, little nail things.
Nice.
Well, hi, Johnny. Nice of you to join us. Nice of you to join us, son. You hear me rattling bags is what it is. So, she got me this. I mean, it's just a little odd and stuff or whatever. I said, I've been getting Ipsy at the house again. Because I used to get Ipsy. She got me a scrunchie. I don't know what this is. It ain't no, it's some little chapstick. I see say it ain't no cotton candy blizzard for Dairy Queen. Leslie loves them. Oh. She remembered my favorite perfumes, Poppy. And she got me some Poppy smelling hand sanitizer.
Nice.
Oh, candy. Yeah, I got the candy. What are you looking at? You can't have it. He's mad at me. I mean, he's like fired up pissed at me right now. So I got that stuff. And then I'm going to read y'all my little card I got. And try not to cry. Because it makes me cry. That baby girl, I helped name her. Her name's Brianna Fate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even call her by her last name. I say Brianna Fate, Ketter McMillan. She knows she's in trouble when I throw my name in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she does. She knows she's in trouble. She was in this little spell with these little boys here a while back. I said, you ever tell me you got another boyfriend again? I said, I'm going to go to jail again.
Right.
So this card, it says, so glad we're friends. Some days are special, like your birthday. Some people are special, like you. Aww.
Oh, that was sweet.
I can't show it. There it goes.
Oh.
One of these days, I'll figure out how to work my thing. So on the inside, you can see I got one side on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So I open it, and my crazy self, I always go to the left side of it or whatever. And Brianna usually don't write in her cards to me or whatever. But she says, hey, happy birthday. I love you so much. I'm sorry my handwriting is so bad. I'm writing in the car. Laugh out loud. She said, you have turned me into the young lady I am now. With a heart. She said, happy birthday. Love, Brianna.
Oh.
That hit me like a ton of bricks right there because even though I was hard on my kid and I was hard on my niece, I'm hard on her too. But I have to remember I have to be careful because she can code better than Microsoft.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And whenever I read that, I was about bawled for real in the car when I read it because it means a lot to me because I never wanted my kids to think bad of me or whatever. And it worried me so bad whenever I had to go to prison. Brianna wasn't even a year old yet.
Right.
So she was born in August of 2010. I left in January 2011. So I've had a wonderful birthday. All I'm missing now is my tow truck driver to come by.
Right.
But he tends to pop up whenever it's storming real bad. I can do. And yeah, it is what it is, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But so me again. Are you back? I did go to the memorial in Newport even. Okay, she said she did go to the memorial in Newport, even did a drive by the house. I did a video. It's on my channel. As for the bench, I believe Joe Petito said someone named a squared fabrication. Okay, yeah, because Nancy's wanting to get a bench eradicated at this park there in Hampton for Cody in Cody's name, so that way parents have some place to sit. And you're thinking of that, Nancy, when you said that. You know, I don't know if you remember little Lucian Manigo, a little boy. He vanished. He ended up in the river, and he was at the park. His dad turned around, went and got the baby a change of diaper or whatever, and
Right.
Lucia was gone. So I feel like having adequate places to sit in a park would be very beneficial. I could reach out, I could get you the numbers and stuff for like the city councilman.
Yeah, I
Have you talked?
So I'm going to go to a city council meeting and put in my proposal there. And I have a few friends that said that they would go with me. One guy, he is an advocate for Codi. He said that he would go. And then I'm going to get people to like write letters,
Okay.
like encouraging it and that they think it's a great idea. I mean, it's not a memorial bench. I mean, all it is an honorary bench,
I'm not laughing at you. I'm sorry, I'm listening. I was going to turn it over on him real quick so y'all can see.
Oh. Aw. He's pretty.
He's mad right now. It's storming. Are you going to talk? Ow! Ow! Are you going to talk? Sock says be kind, be kind. Ow! There, you can have it. No, it thundered a while ago. And so, no, you're not. Look, you little brat. Give my sock back. Ooh. It's my new socky. Anyway, it thundered. He does not like storms at all. He doesn't. And it's kind of funny because the night he ran away from home, when he absconded to me. He was my cousin's cat.
Can you see my picture?
Huh?
See my
Cody.
picture?
Oh.
That's in my bedroom.
Well, it's not. I'm not wondering about who paid for it, Ramblin'. I'm wondering about how we can go about getting this bench eradicated for this baby. But she said that not seeing who paid for it, just thanks to the creditor or the creator. My eyes water. Creator of bench and the community for their kindness and love for Gabby. Don't you reach over here and bite me. You will go live with September if you do. Or Rambling. One of them's going to take you. Anyway, so.
Yeah, so now I'm fighting now to try to get it. Like I said, I'm going to go to the city council and put my proposal in there. So hopefully I'm going to go to like, what is that place? Change.org.
Yeah, that's where you can get a petition going.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to get a petition.
I can help you with that. Those are real easy to do. I have an account through change.org. But then again, I'm also with the ACLU. So, I mean, I did the justice volunteers until they quit doing their work and ACLU took over. But that's why I was wondering, though, about the councilman or the mayor or whatever. Because I think how it goes in a town or whatever, you have to hit your ward, your alderman first. I know that's how it is here in Missouri. You have an alderman. You can't get something established through them. You just have to follow the chain of commands up. And I could actually take and erected, silly, eradicated is removed. Well, whatever. I've had a drinky drink tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get not bought on you, Rambling. No. See, this is why I love my people. I love them because they keep me in line. I do. And when I'm really, really, really going through it and I don't want to go through it no more, I swear they feel me. Because whenever I was going to my cousins and stuff, and during this past week or so, past 2 weeks, it's been really, really, really hard. And it never fails when I get close to that ledge, Rambling or somebody will be popped up there.
No. Well, that's nice.
Yeah. But what I can do is, you're in Hampton, right? Is that the town?
Well, that's where I want the bench. I actually live in Virginia Beach, but
that's right. You live on the other side of the ocean.
On the other side of the bridge.
You got to go under the tunnel and through the woods and over the bridge. Yeah, I'm good.
Yep.
And I still don't know how I got from West Virginia back here and didn't go through it. I must have been asleep. I must have been or something.
Girl,
But anyway, I can look up Hampton. I can get you the chain of command for Hampton politicians, political system, if you want me to, and I can email you that.
Okay, yeah,
And
because
then
I've already went through Parks and Recreation. The director for that, he turned me down. So now
that's probably because in order for you to get to the parks and director, you got to go through an alderman first. Your alderman is your first person you're going to go through, or your mayor.
The director of Parks and Recreation emailed me himself and denied me the bench. I mean, and I'm paying for it. I mean, I have a GoFundMe, and I'm not far away from what I'm asking at all.
Right.
You know, pay for the bench and the plaques, and to have the bench installed. And I was like, you know, if I can't have it at the soccer field right there by the apartment complex, then let me.
Is that where his fence is at the soccer field?
Yes.
So you mean tell me you go through that bridge and over them hoods every day? I'm gonna nerve pill.
Yeah.
Grandma, I promise I'm gonna fix him. Night boss giving her.
Yeah, you need to Google the Hampton Roads Bridge tunnel, and it'll show you a picture of it.
I done did.
Oh,
I fell asleep in that thing the other night. I did. I was watching it. I fell asleep. And I guess Johnny woke me up. I guess I was swimming or something. I don't know what happened.
I guess I was swimming.
He's not going to kick you out, Rambling. You and that thing fight all the time. Y'all do. Y'all fight all the time. I'm going to take him out there tonight. I'm going to figure out how to get in there and figure out exactly how. I do not know how he got in there. I think Will did that, put him in there. I only got 500 mods. I don't know. All right, Rambling. I love you. I'm not going to be on here too much longer because I got to walk over to the bank at midnight.
I was about ready to say I got to get off too because I got to get up at 7:00.
Lord.
Well, 6:30 actually because I got to shower and all that, and then be at the courthouse by 8.
Yeah, Ramlin says, "Nice to meet you, lady. God bless your mission for Cody."
Oh, thank you. It's nice to meet you as well.
She's gonna be a part of our thing now, Ramlin on here. She done hit that magic button. She's gonna be here. But we're gonna get some more awareness for Cody, and these cases are gonna be what's gonna get the death of me.
I know it.
Sorry.
Like I said,
Dude, you got to go bye-bye. Ramlin, I'm taking him out. We got us a trolley troll. He said, Mom, nice to meet you. My cucumber just stood up. I'm sorry your cucumber got chopped off. Bye. I hate them little Nigerian migs. And they ain't been bothering me. They hadn't.
No.
Ramlin, I love you. Yeah, we're going to get off here anyway. Nightbot is giving her a fit. Johnny's trying to eat my kneecap off. Yeah, I know. I'm going to take it out. I'll figure out if I have to call Noel, I'll get it taken care of. I'll get him off of there. I don't know what the hell he's doing on there. Honestly, I guess I got up with him in case I was in there by myself or whatever and got hit with a ton of trolls. I don't know. But anyway, I've got the link drop for We Are Codis Voice. And here comes the rain. And yeah. So I will get you that list.
I'll call you tomorrow after and let you know what happens. Okay,
that sounds great. And I'll get to work on that chain of command for the politicians tonight for you. That way, you know, you might could even take care of some of it while you're at the courthouse tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. So if you can, like, I mean, I don't want you to do it, but I mean, like, you know, help me with that change.org.
Yeah, I can do that. I already have an account too, so but I'm gonna have to let you. Where was the bot for his horse? I don't know. I took that trolley out. I kicked the troll out automatically. I ain't trying to see no cucumbers. I mean, I am, but I ain't.
Right.
But anyway, I'm gonna have to let you leave, and then I'm gonna be able to close out the stream that way. But yeah, I will get that going for you, and yep.
Okay.
We'll get it.
Well, expect a phone call. Court will probably be over like at 11 o'clock. So I guess it'll be.
I
like,
might be asleep.
Oh, okay. Well,
If I stay awake all night, just call me, and if I don't answer, I'll call you back because I might, because then being my birthday, I might take me a nap around that time.
Right. Okay.
All right. Well, good night, and Steve. Thank you for all you're doing for Cody. You
Thank
are
you.
appreciated, and don't give up. Please don't give up on him.
I'm not, never. So I will
Because
call you.
Because once Cody's case is taken care of and justice is solved for him, guess what? There's going to be probably about 30 more kids to that one that needs help.
I know.
So, yeah, I do this every day. I miss working when I'm not working.
Right.
But this is my job. This is what I do.
There you go.
So, but anyway, have a great night.
All right.
And we will talk tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
All right. Good night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we got any gentlemen in here except we're not butter. Not too sure. But please continue to keep me and my family in your prayers. I have lost my brother-in-law. My cousin's still hanging on. My health is not the best, and I did file the paperwork today, got it turned in and everything. So now we just wait on the judge to grant the dissolution. And I will no longer legally be married. I'm still going to have my name, his name, McMillan name, because I've earned that fucking name, plain and simple. But I will be free to get married to whoever else I want to get married to if I want to ever get married again, which I doubt I do. But please just keep us all in your prayers. The link for We Are Codis Voice is up in the chat. Let me see here. I might drop it again. I think it's hot. Yep. Here's that link again for We Are Codis Voice. Everyone just remember to be kind to one another. That is what really makes a difference in the lives of everyone, is how you treat someone. Because you never know what someone else is going through. And there was another thing I wanted to tell y'all. I have a Facebook group. I started it 2013 when I come home from prison. It's called Past Parents Against Suicidal Tendencies. What I've done over the past couple of days is I've went in there and I've twerked it a little bit, and it's going to be a resource and support page for those who are struggling with some mental health issues and things like that, because I am an advocate for this American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. I'm going to drop that link as well. Give me 1 second to grab it here. Please share it out, and let's build it up. I think it only has 11 members right now. So I get that built up and be able to be a voice and help others, like I try to do anyway. But not the homicidal, but suicidal rate has increased a lot, I feel like, just in the past couple of months. And we're just now going into April of 2023. And I think I saw on YouTube where it was over like 100. It might have been anywhere. It was either 10,000 or 100,000 people we've already lost to suicide in 2023. So I want you guys to take and just and you can post in there or whatever if you have dealing with anything that is, that could cause you to have a break, like where you want to, not be here with us anymore. Please reach out. My phone is usually on 24/7, and I mean, if you're having a moment like that, call that phone call the police, tell them to come over here and get me up, for real, if that's what you have to do, because every one of you that are watching my streams. I don't care if we're enemies. You matter. Because if you're one of my enemies, you matter because you pissing me the hell off somehow. But if you're not my enemy, I love you. And I'm thankful for you. And hell, I'm even thankful for the hoe that took my husband off my hands. Be honest. So, anyway, I love you all. Y'all have a great night. Stay safe. And in an hour, I'll be 44. Well, I mean, in Georgia, I'm already 44. So, y'all have a great night. I love y'all.